Welcome to number 4 in the series of equation editor software, the math functions of MathCast. So let's go to the next screen. I say math as opposed to maths. I'm getting used to saying it now. Now we have a command line at the bottom with all the options there. You now see that the math side here we've got bold underline. So the very first one, the option is arithmetics like plus or minus, etc., multiply. The second option is equal signs. We get equals, not equals to, approximately equal, loads there. Greater than or less than signs, greater than, less, or equals, or not greater than or equal to. Powers and roots. Now you'll see that I've blocked these in a red box: squared, cubed, square root, nth root, whatever. And they're also down the bottom. Underneath the command line, you now have a quick click on there to find those options. Then we have algebra, sum or product. Again, these are highlighted at the bottom under command line. You can use those as a quick click. Geometry, again, geometry, right angle, angle, measured angle. Again, those are options on the bottom right. Trigonometry, sine, cosine, tangent, etc. All those options are there. Then you've got linear algebra, determinant, etc. Complex numbers, conjugate, real part, imaginary. Then you've got calculus, partial differential, integral, etc., etc. And these are options down again on the bottom. Underneath the command line, you've got the partial differential and the integrals there, triple integral, double integral, I think. Triple integral, yeah. Operators, you've got the del and the gradient, grad and divergence. Then you've got the basic symbols. This is really helpful. The basic symbols, one, left bracket, all the bracket versions are great options. They are all different versions there. The stretched operators, don't tend to use that too much. The overhead, definitely vector notation. And again, you've got the vector and also unit vector, very handy for doing that. Arrows, yeah, relatively useful, again highlighted underneath the command line. We've got sets as well. If you're into doing set mathematics as well, again you've got those highlighted under the command line. Then you've got double struct letters as well, so you've got double struct H, C, N, P, Q. Then you've got special letters like infinity, Planck's constant, H bar, the quantization of Planck's constant, degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit, Kelvin, etc. Loads of special ones there. Small Greek letters, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Again, those, the most common ones, are highlighted on the command line. Then you've got the large Greek letters. Again, you've got the pi and the sigma there, but these are great, really handy for typing in. The markup, this is probably the most useful part I've got, and again that's highlighted to the bottom left of the command line. You've got text as in quotation marks, then you've got bold, a space, a subscript, a superscript, superscript and a subscript and a superscript, underscript, overscript, underscript, overscript, an argument, separator or comma. So the text, the space, the bold, superscripts, etc. and comma are very, very commonly used. And then you've got the last bit, which is really helpful for doing block matrix vectors, parentheses, block start, block end, and the matrix for really difficult, fiddly, getting in terms like 2x2 or 3x3 matrix. It's really quite simple in this one. It's not bad at all once you understand the programming, the writing, the code writing that you do for this. So this is number 4. Now from now on I'm going to use probably the 3 most famous equations of all time, and I'm going to use them as a basis for typing in live and showing how you can put them and expand and change things for real. So the 3 most important equations of all time are voted as E equals mc squared, F equals ma, and e to the I pi equals -1. So I'm going to use those as a basis for just showing how you can gradually add more and more data, more and more information, and make it look, just change it, and how you can play with them really. So thank you for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.